Welcome back, everybody. Well, the festive season is finally upon us, and it's that period of the year where people go out and enjoy all things food and drinks. And for those who don't drink or maybe drank too much the night before, a non-alcoholic beverage made with well-balanced, interesting flavors and thirst-quenching properties can be hard to come by. Consuming trendy sparkling waters by the case may be enough for some, but it can be nice to have something more. Well, this morning we're joined by Matthew Evenson, the head Mixologist Thirst Bar Service. We've got Lerato Lenake, the customer marketing manager for Bacardi South Africa, and Chef Grant, who've brought us some gourmet and drinks. There we go. There we go. A very good morning to you, and a warm welcome.
Welcome, thank you.
Thank you. Matthew, I'm going to start with you. I find it very rare at the party with any creative non-alcoholic beverages. So this is a thing, isn't it?
It is. So the trend at the moment is to go low ABV, which means alcoholic beverage, or no ABV. And that's just because people are being a lot more responsible these days. They still want to have a good time. They still want to enjoy a cocktail, but they don't necessarily want it to sort of flatten them. You know what I mean? Okay. So these days, what we do, what we've come out with and what Martini has come out with.
Is that a Martini?
This is the Martini Dolce 0.0.
Okay.
And what I'm pairing it with is a bit of elderflower liqueur.
Okay.
And like I said, this is going to... so the Dolce 0.0 is a Prosecco base. Mm-hmm. And you're able to just enjoy this all day.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so like I said, the trend is to 0.0 drinks these days.
Okay, so how else do I enjoy this drink? Do I always have to...
I'm going to make another one now. So the best thing to do here is to just sip it over ice. Obviously, you want to make sure your Prosecco is nice and cold.
All right.
And the elderflower, which is a very seasonal flavor, is going to just pair beautifully with that, and a little bit of lemon.
Okay.
Then the second one we're going to make is a twist on a classic Bellini. So the classic Bellini is peach puree and champagne. And what we've got here, thanks to Martini, is a non-alcoholic version of that, which means, once again, we can enjoy these all day. They work beautifully at picnics, easy to make at home as well. And yeah, super refreshing.
All right, Matthew, I think while you are busy there mixing some drinks, I'll come talk to Chef Grant. A lot of people are hosting or going out this festive. Why don't you take us through these yummy looking appetizers?
Okay, so I've kept this really simple. So we've got a herb crust base for all of them. And then we start off here with some carpaccio with some mascarpone, some smoked salmon, some salmon crackling, some artichoke, some asparagus, and that is some mascarpone as well. And then you got your light one, so the vegetarian, your mascarpone, bocconcini, some heirloom tomatoes, and some deep fried basil.
Yummy. Lerato, I want to talk to you about the popularity of non-alcoholic drinks. A lot of people are really getting into a more healthier lifestyle, are looking after what they put in their mouths in terms of food and drinks. How popular is this trend becoming in your view?
Oh, the trend is growing.
Yeah.
So what we've done from the Martini is we've created something in response to what consumers are saying. So the younger, new age drinker is also not drinking as much as they were before.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be seen consuming too much alcohol anymore. It's just not. It's just not.
And how would you convince some of the skeptics who are saying that, what's the point of having an non-alcoholic drink? Why not just drink juice?
Well, I mean, it's actually a well-balanced drink. The aromas are great. It's fruity, and it's non-alcoholic. I mean, so you're still getting the same enjoyment as if you would be drinking a non-alcoholic drink.
It's almost like being a vegetarian a couple of years ago, where
Exactly.
everything vegetarian was boring and banal.
Exactly.
And, now we're making these trendy drinks that actually look cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Matt, what do you have for us?
All right, so as I was saying, the first one is the elderflower lemon and Martini Dolce Spritz. And the second one is a twist on a Bellini using peach puree and Martini Dolce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chef Grant, what are people eating this festive, especially in this part of the country, or the continent rather? It's very hot, very dry in some parts. What are some of the foods that we can eat that can, also boost our energy?
Well, you want to eat less.
Eat less.
So yeah,
Not more.
So what I mean by that is, you don't want to fill yourself up there too much, okay? So a lot of people are going for the cocktails as well. Like you said as well, they're going for the vegetarian, okay? So they're trying to make that more interesting as well. Your helium, your bocconcini, your mascarpone.
Healthy alternatives.
Yes, healthy alternatives. If you eat less, you can eat more times in a day. That's a better way to stay healthy.
Yeah. All right. So we're taking notes now.
Yeah.
December is going to be very good for us.
And Matt, for the experimental mixologists like myself, is it only confined to certain purees, or I can just do it with just about anything?
So you can actually use fresh fruit as well.
Ooh,
and
yum.
what that does is, as the fruit sits in the liquid, the flavor starts to impart. So you start off with a nice crisp sort of drink, and then as you progress through that drink, the flavors change.
Right.
And you can use things like strawberries, blueberries, grapefruit, all of these beautiful, fresh, summery fruits. We'll just add that little bit of extra to your drink.
Sorry,
Right.
Matt, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at our directors. We're saying, just take the drinks. So Cynthia, this is our cue. That's To Morning Live.
To Morning Live,
As we
and
take our
happy
viewers
festive
to a
season,
break.
everybody.
Cheers.
Well, there you have it. The festive season has definitely began, and many thanks to our guests this morning for getting us into the groove. And head Mixologist Thirst Bar Service, Lerato Lenake, the Customer Marketing Manager, Bacardi South Africa, and Chef Grant on the food and non-alcoholic drinks that can be enjoyed during this period.
No, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.